Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? We are the Popcorn Poppies, and we are back at it again. My name is J Rat.
I'm Los Dos.
I'm Milo.
And today we are watching I Saw the TV Glow?
Yes.
Yes.
I
All right.
saw the TV glow.
Let's get it. I have not seen it. Los has also not seen it. Milo has.
He's seen everything.
And we didn't watch any trailer or anything, so this is a complete blind reaction. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Take care of. It's the Attack of the Drain Lords. 10:30 p.m., 9:30 Central, this Saturday night on the Young Adult Network.
Like Nick.
The Pink
Young
Opaque.
Adult Network on
like,
week.
like Goosebumps.
Hey, he's locked in.
He's seeing the TV glow. He's lost in the sauce.
100%.
Thinking of better times.
Yep.
Dang.
Was he like this? Is he gay? Is he like boys and girls? I'm seeing a lot of bi-pride colors here, bro. What's going on? Huh?
Damn, this is a real
That's the bi flag
childhood
right there.
coded.
I don't know if I've
this
ever
the-
actually done that, bro.
I've never been inside.
I feel like I have, but I also a
Bro.
part of me feels like I'm making up that memory.
1,000% you've
Could
done
be.
it.
Like
That's
it
possible.
feels like a fake memory.
Bro,
like that
1,000%
happens a
you've
lot.
done it, bro. You had to have.
That's what I think,
I know
right?
I have for sure. I can vividly remember it. I never did this.
I remember remembering. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Is it
somebody else doing it?
Did they already
Picture
tell
yourself there.
us like what
They
time
didn't say shit
this
to
is
us.
based in? Is this the
like
90s?
The 90s, yeah.
Okay,
They
cool.
didn't say that though.
I saw his fit.
He already saw it. That's why.
Well, no, I saw his fit,
Nah,
and I was like, that's a 90s
they don't
fit.
do shit like that no more.
Yeah, no. Sadly.
It was raining last night and I couldn't sleep. So I started my favorite TV show again,
They just give them iPads now.
The Pink Opaque.
The pink.
Oh, this is him?
You don't know who that is, bro.
No, I do.
Oh, you don't.
Pikachu, bro.
Ah, he was in the Get Down.
Yeah, he's in both of those.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's in the Dungeons and Dragon movie.
yeah, he's in that too.
That's a good movie.
I like him. He's good. He's cool.
But I feel like school would be similar. 'Cause-
No, it was way different.
You think?
We grew up in the 2000s in school.
It was
It was like ending. That
Yeah.
This kind of like vibe was ending.
Like our age though.
Owen,
being in that
Owen.
grade
yeah,
it was not the same.
It was different.
oh no.
come on, honey, we're ready to go.
Maybe
in.
like when we were like little kids, like you know what I mean?
Elementary.
Yeah. He dressed like he about to go do an episode of Martin.
Oh, all that. I'm so- sorry, I lied to you, Martin.
I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
Oh my god.
He started watching it because of her. Lame. JK, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna go learn about it, bro. I'll be back.
Let's study a little bit.
You gotta know what they know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like what they like. You gotta be knowledgeable of it at least. You don't gotta like it.
Just be able to hold a conversation.
What grade are you in?
9th.
It's a kid show, right? The Pink Opaque.
No. No way. Who told you that?
Hella defensive, bro.
I mean, yeah,
No
technically
way,
it's on
bro.
the Young Adult Network. But it's way too scary, and the mythology is way too complicated for most kids.
So she's at that
I see
age.
commercials for it all
She
the
still
time.
likes
It looks
stuff.
amazing.
That was me when I watched Avatar.
No, what do you mean?
No, it's not a kid show.
You don't understand the story plot.
The character growth is insane. You wouldn't get it.
It's got quotes and pictures and info about the double bill of bands that plays each week at the double lunch.
Yeah, look at the Dorito bags.
Yeah, we're the subway machine.
Ooh, the Sobe machine. Remember that one, bro?
Comes on at 10:30 p.m., right?
Yeah. Every Saturday night.
Crazy because that would be 10 years later after this. Like around like
People. My friend Amanda and I watch together every week. Hey. You know what you should do?
Do you know what a VHS is?
I used to play VHSs in the car.
What
Cadillac.
what about the orange
We
VHS?
have a sleepover at
What
Johnny
channel is
Link's
that?
house Saturday night.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I
Well,
don't know.
name one movie that would have been on orange VHS. Bro.
Johnny Link.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all comment. Let me know.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Let me know.
Yeah, orange VHS. School our boy Milo over here. We'll tell you after me.
Honey, you'll have to ask your father.
His dad's house or what?
Honey,
Think so.
you remember Jordan Haler, right?
No, I think he's going to a friend's house.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
what was that? His sleeping bag?
He's too scared, bro. He can go back home.
That's why she's still waiting. She.
Oh, he's trying to be a
Go.
liar.
Oh, he trying to go somewhere else. He trying to go somewhere else.
Where is he going? Oh. Was he supposed to like stay there for the weekend or the night? He went to the girl's house or what?
Fine, then what about back?
Man, just broke in.
Bro, like, how did this?
When did they agree to do this?
Earlier.
Oh,
She
we-
said to like come over.
Okay, but we need
Can't
more
watch
like
it home.
gross guys.
Oh, we were
What
yapping.
about Joe from Math?
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
Michael Stay.
young adult party.
I like
I'm
gross guys.
weak.
Is it okay if I come sit down?
Shut up. It's starting.
These people are like
I was gonna say like
one track mind.
I know. I was gonna say like
Hive
bruh,
mind.
Like why would you say shut up? But I feel like if I'm watching something that I really want to watch, I'm like that too.
Now, even though we are the Pink Opaque.
This is like Pretty Little Liars and shit, bro. What is it? They're like a little crew. Okay. Whoa.
They're a cult.
Yo, wait a minute.
The last sprinkly stick of the summer.
This is crazy. We watched a whole episode of this shit.
It looks pretty good too.
Oh,
We watched the whole episode.
That's
of
wh-
Pink Opaque.
why does the winter have to be so cold that you can't eat ice cream during the winter?
I mean,
You know what I wish?
I wish it was ice cream we could eat in the winter.
Hey, to be honest, ice cream is year round for me. I said ice cream is year round for me. I don't know about y'all.
Live in different times now.
Oh my gosh. This is what they wished for? The ice cream man? It's like Goosebumps.
Low key.
You wouldn't know about that.
I've never seen it, but the review I watched, he said it was like Goosebumps.
I've heard, huh?
Goosebumps. Even the books were good.
Not that Jack Black movie either. Okay.
I was about to say I've seen that movie. That's the only thing I've seen.
Did you see the new series that they have?
Some of it. Yeah. I was actually pretty into it. I'm not
It was
gonna lie.
good. Yeah, it was good.
But I never finished it. I forgot it.
Smoke cigarettes.
So did you like it? The show, I mean?
He just posted up on the floor, bro.
Yeah. It was really interesting.
Isabel's a scary cat. She's kind of the main character, but she's also kind of a drip. Tara's my favorite. She's super hot. She doesn't take shit from anybody.
And they never meet up in person, right?
No. Just in the pilot episode, back at sleepaway camp. But they can communicate via the psychic plane. So each episode, they help each other fight a new monster from across the county. Mr. Melancholy is the big bad.
Mr. Melancholy?
The man in the moon.
Right.
He's always messing with time and reality. He wants to rule the world, to trap Isabel and Tara in the Midnight Realm.
She's deep in
Is
this.
there power of the Pink Opaque?
Saying it sounds like she
No.
wrote it.
Because they are the Pink Opaque.
You had to watch it when it came on TV.
Or you
See,
missed it.
Nah, I was like that too.
You had TiVo your entire life.
Yeah, but
Like I promise you.
I would watch stuff. I would watch stuff when it was airing.
You had TiVo
You
your
were still
entire
able
life.
to.
Yeah, I had like a.
I don't think you
backup.
understand like what that means.
No, I don't then.
You don't. Like
If
the impact of TiVo was
If a
it
show came
changed the
on,
world.
if a show came on at 7:30 and you missed it, you were not watching it until a month later when it came on repeat. And it told you, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, repeat.
you had to really lock in, bro, to see episode.
Sometimes
I cannot see when it's dark.
feels more real than real life.
Oh, she's definitely lost in it.
Seems like you're always somewhere else lately. No. I'm not sure if it's because of me or... I don't know.
Do you hear that, bro? Gosh.
Is this like Halloween time?
It looks like it.
Just want to know that you're on the right path. You know?
Oh my god, bro.
Ruined it. Just ruining it.
What was the point of that?
Can I stay up late to watch the Pink Opaque tonight?
I would have told you no just for doing some weird stuff. Like, no, go home and go to bed. Please.
After that first sleepover, I couldn't work up the courage to say more than 3 words to Maddie Wilson at
Is
a
he-
time.
Is he talking to me, bro?
When I told her
It's a
I still
podcast.
wasn't allowed to watch the show, she started leaving tapes for me.
That's tough, I ain't gonna lie.
Trying to brainwash him, that's why. She started leaving him love tapes. Next Saturday looks like a mythology episode.
All the episodes. Look at the boards.
They're like psychic plane lovers or what?
Isabel and Tara are like family to me.
It's lucky a big school, bro.
Why is he walking like that?
You saw what he did to the cotton candy? Back with that
Mr.
same color, bro.
Melancholy's evil plan.
Yeah, I don't understand it, bro. Is she a boy?
Who?
The girl.
I think it's a girl.
Does he end up liking a different boy or something? Like, what's up with these colors, bro?
Safe to end.
Dark room.
They're doing some
He's
film
a
up in
photography
there.
man. Close the door,
You gonna
dude.
close the door, bro?
Oh god.
Gotta let the camera in.
That's where they leave their fucking.
I guess.
I like how she wrote rerun. That's funny. Like, I know you watched this one already.
I watched these tapes over and over
I
again.
don't like this.
He talking directly to
They
you.
never got old.
Trying to dodge it.
I know he's not talking to me. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah, this is creepy. This ain't no kid show, bro. It's like Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. That stuff got weird sometimes.
They in
Yeah.
sync though.
I feel like I'm being bewitched.
Do they have beards?
Yeah, because they're like the moon, bro.
Nasty little demons.
I wonder what camera they used to film me.
He's
Cause it looks so like old.
Yeah.
Fucking the baby moon, the baby sun, and Teletubbies. Are they gonna kiss?
What's happening to me? How do I know these things?
We are the Pink Opaque. It's our destiny.
knew it from the moment I saw
We
the
would probably be
tattoo.
locked in, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
As
we were at that
kids,
age.
bro, watching this.
For
shit.
sure.
You're not gonna get no booty, bro. Just please understand that before you come over.
Hey, you never know, bro.
What about you? Do you like girls?
She could be saying that.
Look, I called him out.
I don't.
He don't even know.
Boys?
I think that I like TV shows.
It's 98 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he asexual?
Maybe.
When I think about that stuff, it feels like someone took a shovel and dug out all of my insides, and I know there's nothing in there, but I'm still too nervous to open myself up and check.
Very intense.
It's very descriptive.
I know there's something wrong with me. My parents know it too, even if they don't say anything.
Oh my gosh. He's like, you're kind of ruining this for me.
I think he was kind of looking like, dang, should I be having an emotion?
Should I be feeling
Yeah,
things?
like, because he seems very much like, he hasn't shown much emotion at all.
If you leave, I won't have anyone to watch the Pink Opaque with.
They're the only two people that watch it.
She's going to say, come with me.
This is the most physical contact he's ever had.
Why is she caressing him like that?
A new group tattoo.
And she's sleeping next to him now.
This man don't sleep or what?
He's still thinking about what just happened, bruh.
Still watching the show.
He's just autistic, that's all.
I can't tell anyone we're leaving.
See? She said, come with me.
Not your mom. Not anyone.
Owen, Johnny's not home, but...
You have to tell my dad that I've been lying to him. I've been pretending to sleep here while my mom's in the hospital, and I need to be grounded.
Trying to find an excuse not to go.
Can't let me go with her. I don't want to leave my home. My mom passed away that next July.
Yeah.
And a few weeks later, Maddie disappeared without a trace.
Fire department's on their way. Yes.
Ran away from home. They can't find her anywhere.
All they found was her TV set burning in the backyard.
Bro, quit looking at us like that.
And the strangest part of it all was that exact same month that Maddie disappeared, the Pink Opaque got canceled.
She was a writer.
She had to be, bro. She had to be.
Imagine being stuck in a
8 years?
abandoned Chuck E. Cheese. 8 years later from the 10 years? I mean,
From the 2 years?
Like 10 years later?
10 years.
Alex.
2006.
06. Bruh.
Ma'am? Do you need help? Maddie?
Why she posted like that, man?
Oh my god.
America.
Jesus.
What was that she had in her hand?
I don't know.
I know a place on the edge of town.
I'm not going with you.
It'll be safe for us to talk there.
It'll be safe for us to talk there.
And you won't tell me where you've been this past decade?
I'll tell you everything. I need to ask you something first.
Does your mom know that you're alive?
I need to ask you something first.
Okay. Okay. What do you need to ask me?
Do you remember a TV show we used to watch together? It was called The Pink Opaque.
That's all he used to watch. What do you mean?
How could you not remember it, bro? She look like she the devil.
Of course I remember the Pink Opaque. It's my favorite TV show of all time.
Of all time.
Always will be.
Something weird is definitely
No.
about to happen.
I guess what I mean is, when you think back on watching The Pink Opaque, how do you remember it?
How do I remember it?
Yeah. Do you remember it as just a TV show?
Yeah. I remember it as a TV show. The Pink Opaque was a TV show. We watched it in your basement on Saturday nights.
Imagine she's just having writer's block and she's
10:30,
just trying to get some
11
inspiration from a viewer.
The last
Some
show
feedback.
for the Young Adult Network switched to black and white reruns for the night.
They were living this shit the whole time,
Yeah. But are you sure? Are you sure that's all it was?
No. So now this is back when
bro. Oh my god, bro.
This was
they're in high school.
his freshman year.
His freshman year, yeah.
So they used to watch it and then he would dress up after?
When you think back on The Pink Opaque, when you remember watching it in my
Is she,
basement
like,
on Saturday nights
molest
from
this
10:30
man?
to 11 p.m., do you ever get confused? Like, maybe the memory isn't quite right?
What, the TV show made them all gay, bro? What's going on here?
What is going on here?
Does time ever feel like it's not moving normally?
She marked his ass for real, huh? That's fucked up, bitch.
Like it's all out of whack? Do you ever feel like you're narrating your own life, watching it play in front of you, like an episode of television? Or do you ever have a hard time distinguishing between what happened in the show and what happened in real life? I'm trying to go slow. I don't want to alarm you.
Too late for
Maybe
that.
we should talk to somebody, the police or my dad or...
No. You can't tell anybody about this. Not like last time. You have to promise.
Okay. Will you tell me where you've been all these years?
That's what I've been trying to do. I've been there. Inside the show. Inside the Pink Opaque.
Isabel follows the sound of Tara's voice on the psychic plane back to their old sleepaway camp. She finds her at the dock by the lake. But then, as Isabel approaches, she picks something up.
Axe?
A stray signal from the psychic plane. It's a desperate message from Tara. The real Tara. She's buried underground in terrible danger.
Help me, Isabel.
my
Mr. Melancholy
God.
had got to her first.
This shit was hella creepy, bro. I would not watch that.
Don't fight it. Let my poison work its magic. You're gonna love the Midnight Realm. It's such a wonderful, wonderful prison.
What?
You won't even remember that you're dying.
This is so weird.
They bury her alive.
How's she alive, bro? She's just fucked. What the fuck, bro? This is crazy. Imagine you watching this on TV.
Not for real. Like what?
As a kid.
And then it just ended. Forever.
I was wheezing.
Oh nah, bruh.
This is my home! You're not my father!
Okay. Interesting.
I need answers.
I need solutions.
The first spadeful of dirt hit the top of the box. And then another. And then another. I counted to 10,000 without skipping any numbers. I pissed and I shit my pants. And I forced my mouth to produce whatever saliva I could muster. Just so I'd have something to drink.
Okay.
She about to DJ this
I
bitch?
screamed as loud as I could.
This is her
for
set,
help.
bro. That's her intro.
I apologized for the whole thing.
It's like a whole crowd in
And I
there.
begged God
The
for
beat
someone
drops
to come
hella
along
hard.
and save me. I tried and tried to claw my way out,
It's like that Coachella.
but that burnout
tent.
guy
Yeah.
had left the dirt in too tight. Just like I'd asked him to do. After I don't know how long, I felt myself start to leave myself. And then I was clawing my way up out of the ground. And then I was at the surface, gasping for air. Rain pouring down on me. Thunder and lightning. And I was finally back there. Back at our old sleepaway camp.
This movie's
Just like
like a-
I was waking up from a bad dream.
Fever dream.
That whole
Yeah.
life. That whole reality where I was Maddie Wilson.
This feels like something you like stumble upon.
Drifted away.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this movie would freak me out if I was high, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Start questioning my existence.
For
and
sure.
shit.
She'd probably be
You're gonna
if you were
bury
lit,
yourself.
She'd probably be standing in the room with you, bro.
Huh. She's talking straight.
Yeah.
And I was me. I was finally me again. And it was the season 6 premiere. I tried looking for you. But Mr. Melancholy had covered his tracks too well. I knew you must be buried somewhere.
She's just
close
a
by,
really good friend.
but I didn't know where.
Like getting him into it. Like,
Yeah.
And your signal.
They're
That
just
signal that I used to be able to close my eyes and
future
feel so
seasons.
vividly. It was nowhere. I wasn't picking up anything on the psychic plane. I found my heart. Isabel, oh my God. I found yours too. And it was still beating. Stored indefinitely in an industrial freezer. I knew I needed to come back here. I knew I needed to come back and save you.
So, this is the midnight.
So that the show can continue. So that we can get to season 6.
This isn't the Midnight Realm, Maddie. It's
she really loves that show. Huh?
just the suburbs.
I'm a suburban dude.
The midnight round to Georgia.
I told you that's not my name. And we need to go back down into the soil. Tonight.
Not very ally of him.
The longer you wait,
We need to go back into the soil
the
tonight.
closer you get to suffocating.
We fucked up when he just dies at the end.
Bro, that's why I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like she in on it.
No one will find us.
She said, "Don't trust nobody." He's gonna get a message from the real one. Why they got him on footage?
This like feels like footage they use in like a criminal case. What?
Why is he running like that, bro?
Tackled her and dipped.
I told myself I made the right choice. Maddie's story was insane and it couldn't be true. But some nights, when I was working late at the movie theater, I found myself wondering, what if she was right? What if she had been telling the truth? It's available to stream now. Don't even need a disc.
Don't even need a disc. You can watch any episode he wants.
started the Pink
Click
Opaque
of a
again,
button.
and it was nothing like I remembered it.
Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Whole thing felt cheesy and cheap, dated, and not scary at all.
Oh my gosh.
Money.
You are dying.
Oh, right now, bro. Suffocating. Bro, like, you're not that old,
Bro, I was
bro.
gonna say there's no way. They got this man looking like a senior citizen.
That's his old boss from the movie theater.
Bro, he looked like a real addict. He looked like he off the shit.
Yeah. And the way his lips is looking. He's geeked for holding your kid for the song.
Like how everybody just
What?
went.
I'm dying right now!
Oh, they finna activate, bro. I'll start burying myself in the hole right now, bro.
Sorry, ignore me.
Bro, what is happening? It's always funny when they have like scenes in movies or shows when everybody's supposed to be still. You can see like some people in the back like start moving a little bit.
Oh, in a minute.
What the hell's going on, bro?
that, bro.
My God.
Thank you.
What the hell is going on?
Bro.
Somebody get him an inhaler. I can't stand the sound of wheezing, bro. Like,
No, he needs to walk around with oxygen. He needs 2 tanks on him at all time, not just one.
Sorry about that.
He walking
before.
like an old man.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about before. Just a new meditation that I'm on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about before.
bro.
You know what he reminds me of right now?
Sorry about that before.
Morty.
Yeah.
Sorry about.
It's so weird right now.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Just like the way, and like the cadence.
Bro, just go lay in a hole at this point.
Nah. No.
That's how it ends?
Nah.
Play that. We're all going to the World's Fair. Where's
That's
that?
how it ends.
I'm a
Produced by
stone.
Emma Stone.
Read the description. Let me see what the description
Bruh.
trying to tell me.
I'm just gonna go say it now. That's the worst movie we watched so far. In my opinion. I can only speak for myself. That was the worst movie we watched so far.
That was just like the best way you said it earlier, bro. Like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Like this is the type of shit like you wake up from. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no explanation. I'm sure there is, and we could watch like videos, but like, and you could probably tell us more, but like, I feel like even understanding what they were trying to do, I still wouldn't like it, to be honest.
I think it's like.
What do you think? Yeah. Let me hear what you think it is first.
Well, it just feels like it's a giant metaphor, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, but it's so weird, like the way it's put together, and like nothing is explained at all. Which maybe that's a part of it. I don't know, you know. Maybe they want it to be confusing because that's how he feels, confused. But as a viewer, I feel like they needed to, I don't know, like maybe not lean into it as much or lean into it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's just it's a metaphor, but it's just like it's gonna lose everybody. Like
Yeah.
like nobody but like people that watch A24 are gonna watch something like this again if they've watched it once. You know, like
Right.
like I saw the TV glow, like I watched the trailer and I was like, okay, I want to see that. Like it looks visually, it looks good, you know. A24, okay, I want to see that.
Yeah.
But I watched it and I'm like, I don't think I will ever watch this again. Like,
Yeah, not a chance.
it's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like too much of nothing. Kind of. Because everything means something, obviously, because it's
Right.
a metaphor. So the whole movie is like, from what I remember of what I was researching after, he's supposed to be like transgender.
That's what I've.
Well, yeah.
Put
Yeah,
that
you picked it
together.
up instantly.
We
With
get that.
the
Yeah,
big
I
old thing,
assumed
the colors and
I
stuff.
figured he was bi at first.
The way he was acting, you can kind of.
So yeah, I didn't pick that up. Obviously, like he's dressing different. I thought he was like gay or something, or like but like I didn't pick up the colors in the beginning and stuff. And so I was kind of just watching it like him just wanting to be somebody else, or like feeling like he's not his full self. But that's kind of how I watched it. But it's about like being a transgender and like switching.
Well, that's why
different.
I mean, I kind of figured that while watching it, but that's why I kind of even made the joke like, oh, he dead named her. Like, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I guess in her world she's still a girl though.
Yeah.
But
she was like, "That's not my name."
Yeah, but maybe for her.
But yeah, it's like this.
But
this transgender thing, but like based on a TV show, and they're like supernatural, like switching to different worlds and stuff.
Yeah, but I think for him, I think the point is more so like he never let himself. He never killed that old version of himself, and never let himself be.
Yeah, he never transferred
the way she did.
He never allowed it to happen. Like he just kind of like suppressed it.
And she tried to give him that, and
slowly dying.
Yeah, that's what like the time everything's passing by and flying by because it's not who
like
you
the
are.
mental health, like probably like, I mean, I don't know any like transgender people, but like I'm sure like it weighs super heavy on people that never transferred over. Like that. Like depression and stuff. Like that's why it's Mr. Melancholy.
Yeah.
That's going after him.
Yeah, that's like the thing. So once we all like realized what was going on, it was like, okay, I see kind of what they're trying to do and like what the message of it is. But the movie itself, aside from that, it's just not. It's just not good.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
It.
Yeah, like. And like I feel like they could tell that story, like the framework of it, in a way better way. You know what I mean? Of like transgender or being gay or like accepting yourself, that type of thing. I feel like they could have done a way better job. But it is A24, so they do a lot of like off the cuff.
It's not as crazy as the men.
Yeah, different stuff. So. I get it, but for the sake of like
watchability and
for the sake of watchability, like I probably would not watch this again. But for the transgender and that part of the story, like I could see why.
Yeah,
they had certain like aspects.
It's kind of like a cautionary tale, like like if you feel that way and you don't end up doing anything about it,
it's gonna hurt you.
Just slowly
deteriorate.
I think in terms of like apart from the message or whatever, but the movie played out in a way that I was still kind of like interested to see what would happen. But then when it got towards the end,
you realized nothing was gonna happen.
Yeah, so I felt like I was not. Satisfied.
The ending kind of
in
like
the conclusion.
Yeah.
Because even with like, I mean, I guess maybe I don't know. It just feels like I either wanted them to dive into it a lot more, or not give us those moments where things are surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I get like seeing the TV, like okay, even like the part where his head is in the TV and his dad grabs him. It's like okay, maybe his dad caught him dressing up. Like watching the show is the metaphor for dressing up.
Yeah, for him, that's why.
So he was watching it. His dad caught him watching it.
Yeah,
right. So it's like that's where like some of the weird stuff happens. Like when his head is in the TV, like what the hell is going on?
Yeah, you really gotta do work in your head to figure things out.
Yeah,
but then even like at the end when he's cutting himself and it's like
that was a very like what are we?
Or when
doing?
he just starts yelling and everyone just
Well, that was like he's like he realized that he should have went with the girl.
Yeah, I know I get that, but it's just like it's it's giving you these moments that are like make you feel like they're ready to jump into it, and then they never jump into it.
They never jump into it or really like explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does not explain anything.
Yeah, like for instance that scene
And
of
not
him
even explain, right?
doing
I don't
that.
need explain. Like you don't have to
Just
give me
show you.
exposition, but like yeah.
No, that's what explain
Yeah.
is in the sense of the story. Like for that scene
Yeah.
of him screaming, and then it just went into like him cutting, and then he just walked out. And was like, I'm sorry.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
And it's just like it didn't make any sense. You
Show
know what I
me
mean?
a pink TV turn off or something. I don't even know. Like
Yeah, but like
I just like
Something.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for
maybe
for the sake of like the message,
Yeah.
the message is good. Like I like the message.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, if you don't accept yourself for who you are, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. You're not gonna feel okay. Life is gonna pass you by. All these other different, you know, bad things will happen if you don't just accept yourself.
this is what I showed
But
you.
they could have told this story so much better. Like, yeah,
I think
disappointed.
I was like really intrigued.
I was.
It is like interesting,
No, it is. It definitely is.
but it just doesn't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
I think that last not going anywhere else is what kind of because even like with the show was like weird and like creepy and like okay we could dive into that a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then
I'd be interested, but it is kind of funny him watching back on it and realizing like,
yeah, that's how it is.
but also in itself that's another metaphor of like him looking back at himself like dressing up and like being embarrassed or whatever.
Yeah.
He said he was like, oh, I was embarrassed, and then like him mentioning, oh, I even started a family, like you know what I mean, like that's another thing that like obviously somebody who doesn't want to fully come out would go and do is like, I'm just gonna have a family, even though I don't think he had one. I don't believe him still.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they never showed him.
Like he just lied to us.
But
Yeah,
I think this is one of those movies where like it's just weird, and I think like if the ending was better, I could
it would have helped.
latched onto this a lot more.
It would have
Because it's almost like a Donnie Darko type of thing, where it's like, what the hell's going on? It's kind of weird. You don't really know what's happening, but
you're following along.
But Donnie Darko connects at the end.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't really know what's going on. But then at the end,
It just-
even if you don't understand it at first, it still
gives
feels
you
like
a-
something.
It
was
gives you like
concluded.
okay.
Or even if you don't really understand it,
Yeah.
you still like watch it and they're like, okay, right. Like you want to like Donnie Darko ends and makes you feel like you want to go back and okay, let me figure this out. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This one ends and
You're just disappointed.
ends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just kind of feel like, okay, well, that's what that was. But
Definitely a fever dream.
Oh, for sure. Like this. Yeah, if you were lit, this would be a ride.
I think I would watch the Pink Opaque though.
Yeah.
I think if they made a Pink Opaque spinoff, I'd watch it.
You know what would have been cool if they did like
I honestly thought we were gonna watch a full episode. That would have been kind of wild.
if
I
they,
would have been down with that.
if they did you know those movies or like TV shows that have like websites and stuff.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
That would have been kind of cool if they did that.
That would have been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, but for real, like, if they did like a 20-minute little movie or not movie, like an episode. We watched a full episode, and that episode like related to the movie and the plot and everything, and like they somehow worked it in to where like watching that episode made you feel like you were still watching the movie. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I just had that idea watching it, but
like it translates perfectly with where you're at in the story. And
yeah,
just
like when they first put it on.
I mean,
I was ready
that
to
would
watch.
be cool because
I was ready to watch 20 minutes of the Pink Opaque.
Yeah,
and
because
then,
it's kind of what like these characters are. They kept like doing things that were in the show.
Yeah.
Like they went to the football field. Same thing in the show. You know.
Yeah.
But I think overall, Like it's a good message.
Yeah,
but it's
for
just
sure.
like as a movie, it's just it didn't hit.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, they could have packaged
At least for
the message a
me
lot better.
and us.
Yeah, it did for sure. For me, it didn't.
Maybe we don't understand it completely. Maybe we're missing something at the end.
I think the weirdness factor of it was like, it worked for me. And I was kind of enjoying not really like knowing what was going on.
I'm glad we didn't watch like a trailer
Yeah,
or nothing.
but I think that it really comes down to just the end of it. Didn't feel like it wrapped it up for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know if that's something that they wanted to do as an idea, because you know maybe with the character, it just felt like kind of the same way for him in his life. But like I said, as the viewer, that's not ideal for me.
Yeah.
That's not really what I wanted.
Love the message. Could have packaged it a lot better.
Yeah. Any ratings?
Damn. Six.
Yeah.
Giving it a 6.
That's where I was around, like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Because it's not horrible.
It's not horrible.
It's visually really good.
And I think the acting was good too.
Yeah. I really like the first time watching it, I really liked the performance of that girl, like when she's at the bar, and then it kind of felt like theater almost.
Yeah, it was like a long monologue that she had. It was pretty good.
Yeah, when she's in the yeah, I like even that part was like, what's going on? But I was like, I was still with it
locked
at
in
that
though.
moment.
Yeah, definitely. I think so I think that's why it's such a low rating for me, because it was good enough to keep you locked in, but they just never gave you anything once you were locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Felt
like dating a girl for 2 years and then it just ending
with no explanation. Like you don't know what you did wrong. Like you don't know if she like is talking to somebody else. She just like disappeared. You're just like, okay. Like, all right. I text you. Oh, now the bubbles are green. They used to be blue. I guess I got blocked. I don't know what. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like, it was
because
just a
even
letdown.
like the whole idea of it, like, bro, I'm with it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it was a good watch, like overall, but it was just like every time you were locked in, you didn't get the satisfaction of like.
And like the idea of like them being from a different world actually
was interesting.
I'm like, you know what? Just dive into that. Go ahead.
Do it.
Show me.
Show me, yeah.
Show me that other place.
But I think the whole point is that he didn't.
Yeah.
I that's what I'm saying. I think like for his character, it makes sense, right? And
Right.
like, but like
for us to watch, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't
not the
feel.
best.
And maybe
it's not. It doesn't feel pleasing.
Maybe that's what they want us to feel, bro. I don't know. They want us to feel unsatisfied because that's how his life ended.
Hey, if that's what they wanted, they succeeded.
But damn, why would you want me to feel that way?
They succeeded.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 6 for me.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just sit at a 6 too.
Yeah, same.
Damn.
I was
6.5. 6.5.
Right?
Yeah,
5.5.
6.5 for me.
No, because even like just that whole like that world that they created in the show felt so weird, bro. Like the little moon
it was so
people
weird,
were
but
so
it was
creepy.
But it
and,
was
like,
interesting.
And like it was like, damn, like I'm kind of with it, bro. It would have been kind of like if it ended in a 90s type of format, like they were in the show and they concluded the movie that way, that would have been kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like a zoom out, and it's like he was.
We fucking changed the ratio and everything, like. But 6.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't feel as satisfied after it all.
Yeah, not at all.
Especially because at the end, they just kept trying to give you this weird stuff. And it was just like, I don't know. Like, him freaking out and no one doing anything. Him cutting himself and then just putting his t-shirt on after. Him just talking to random people and no one responding. It was just like...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it seems like you're ready to go there, but then you changed your mind, and
They were like edging.
yeah.
The whole movie.
That's I feel like I got edged. Huh?
The whole movie.
Man.
Like, because like even that scene of him like screaming in that room and everybody like head down, like we've seen that framework in like horror movies, thrillers, like mystery movies or whatever, where like one person is going crazy and everybody's just like either not even listening to them or they're just like zoned out like they were. For instance, like Smile, right?
Yeah.
Where like this person's going crazy and everybody's just like walking around like it's a normal day because they don't see what's going on in their head, but they dive into it and you know like what's going on. This, they just showed it and it was like
I feel like even if it ended with him screaming, I would have felt better.
Yeah,
like with
him,
that scene,
yeah,
his
him
recognition
screaming
of it, like
him screaming and everyone just head down. Because like I feel like I don't know, like in a way, it's vague enough, but also
makes
it kind of
sense.
gives you a conclusion of like maybe it was real. That's why no one is. That's why everybody shut off because he's breaking the the facade.
because nobody's done that before that
Right.
scene.
Yeah, or if they showed that and then him cutting himself open and then it kind of just like
ends on him
like,
looking at the TV. Like
I was I was thinking, you know how like the light got bigger and bigger. I was thinking they were just gonna fill the whole screen and then credits.
Yeah,
like that was my thought.
Too.
But then again, like they do like this cool stuff, and then he's just walking out. Sorry.
Yeah, like what is that
just
supposed to mean?
What was the end of I saw the TV globe meaning? No, I didn't feel satisfied in conclusion, and that's probably why it was low. It could have got maybe a couple extra points for me.
With a good ending.
1.5 or something if it ended different.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll just stick with my 6.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was I Saw the TV Glow from the Popcorn Poppies. Yeah, last rating across the board. I put a 6.5.
I'll stick with the 6.
I'll stick with the 6 too.
And that's it from us. So
thank
hope
you
guys
for watching.
Enjoyed. Let us know how you felt about the movie. If you guys watched it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.